This week on the Great Debaters Contest Golden Series, we feature innovation and technology.
Undebatably exciting. This is the Great Debaters Contest, and I am Austin Nyumbo.
I am Mariam Bishar, and we have Goshen boys going versus Miti Mingi Secondary School, and they're debating on whether technological advancements have killed creativity among the youth. We'll have them take the stage now. Proposer number 1, you have 3 minutes.
Just like that tune, we started from the bottom, and now we're here. My name is Abdul Hakim Ali from the Goshen Boys High School, proposing the motion that states technological advancement have stifled creativity among the youth. Technology. Technology is the scientific knowledge in practical ways in industry, e.g. designing new machines. Advancement is the process of helping something to progress or succeed. Stifled is to prevent something from happening. Creativity involves the use of skills and imagination to produce something new or work of art. The great task before civilization at the present is to make machines what they ought to be. Slaves, not masters of men. I'm here to confirm that we have let machines to be our masters rather than our slaves. On to my first point. Aspect of originality lacks in the field of creativity. Now, for instance, let me ask you, let's put on a scale the handmade Mona Lisa painting of Leonardo da Vinci and an image from Instagram. Which of the two will walk home saying, that is the work of my hand? Pound on that. Technological advancement hinders imagination. The brain is better than softwares, but when it becomes addicted to being spoon-fed, its urges is lost, or it loses its urge to think. An Indian musician, A.R. Rahman, said, the idea is to either stay ahead of technology or else imagination will take backseat. Technological advancement has brought about reluctancy and overdependency among the youth as they have backpocketed their smart mind for their smartphones. Let me ask you, why become prisoners of creation of our own species instead of manipulating it to your own advantage? Okay, personally, I like my phone. My computer just works perfect. My calculator is perfect. But then God, I miss my creativity. I miss my mind. Thank you.
First opposer, take the stage.
Many of the things that you are seeing here are as a result of technology. And what is this technology? Technology is application of science. To stifle is to suppress. Creativity is the ability to come up with new ideas. So creativity is here with us. And hence, I hope you will support me in disagreeing or opposing the motion that states that technological advancement has stifled creativity among the youth. Mobile phones emerged as a result of technology. To improve this facility, a certain youth invented the M-Pesa. This M-Pesa have helped many youths in sending and receiving money or in sort of money transaction. And this is a result of advanced in technology. There is this also use of Facebook. Did you know that Facebook was invented by a youth? Did you know? Yes, you get it. Facebook was invented by a youth by the name Mark Zuckerberg. You see? This Facebook has helped many youth in transferring of ideas, sharing of messages all across the world. There is also this use of modern musical instruments like guitars, amplifiers, pianos. These musical instruments, which have resulted from modern technology, have played a vital role in improving creativity among the youth. That's why our youth are coming up with cool music, which some of us like. Cool music such that when you listen to them, they relieve you from stress. You see? They just release you from stress. And this is a result of creativity. Yes, using these modern musical instruments, they are able to come up with ideas and come up with songs that match with those musical instruments. Is that not creativity? Yes, it is. Technological advancement has also helped in transferring of ideas. Something might happen now in Nairobi, and within a few minutes, you get it, yeah. Why? All because of technology. They may be said through Instagrams, WhatsApp.
Time for rebuttals. May we have the second proposer take the stage?
I'm Derek Wafula, solemnly standing before you to radically propose this motion that technological advancement has stifled creativity among the youth. And without haste, I dare to declare that creativity, since time immemorial, has been the holy grail for technology. It's been the raw material. And it's sad that our youths are helplessly sitting on the intellectual abilities and talents conforming to the stereotypical way of life offered by technology. Take our candidates for the last year's national exams, for example. Instead of using their powerful minds to unravel the questions, they used technology by leaking the exams on modern social networks. Technology was created not as an internal masterpiece of the human mind, but as a stepping stone for the opening of more doors and windows. Most upcoming artists who create the music my counterpart was talking about lack creativity. It lacks originality. These artists use softwares such as the Dr. Dre music beat creating software. In seconds, you create beats, but they're not originally from you. It was somebody else's innovation. And this is the music that we so readily listen to these days. It lacks the original human innovation. In the current era and age, technology has tried to equal all men, since our youths have forgotten to be extraordinary. Albert Hubbard once said that one machine can do 50 ordinary men's work, but no machine whatsoever can do the work of one extraordinary man. Thank you.
Opposer number 2, you may take the stage.
Elizabeth Erimo Kangede from Miti Mingi Secondary School. It's truly technology is to be, and technology is here to stay. Technology will never go away. Each day in and out, technology comes and technology goes. But technology is here to stay. That is a fact. And to my first point. Today, we are seeing that technology has led to the creativity among the youth. Let's see, like the Nairobian cars. There is great graffiti background that on those cars. Let's say about the buses and the matatus. Are there that is creativity. That you see the graffiti in them. Let's even the president of Kenya, Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, encouraged the youths to be very creative and give them the opportunity to draw those graffitis among the cars and among the buses in Nakuru. And to my second point, technology has sharpened the minds of younger generation and hence has expressed them to new ideas. And to the younger age, let's talk about this. Isn't Uhuru Kenyatta promised that the generations to come will be using laptops from Standard 1? Isn't that technology? Isn't that creativity? Those kids and those children are being exposed to creative things at the younger age. Let's talk about this. If one of us, most of us were on 4-4s, wengine Form 3s. Let's talk about this. The laptops that the Form 1s will be using, those kids will be much exposed to things or to technology than us. When you see that those kids are being given the laptops to express the things, to find out, to research, that is being creative. That they are being helped by the technology. Let's talk about this. is thicker. Most of the beautiful place of landscaping isn't that creativity. We see even let's see, this is the fact in Moi Forces Academy where we are here. This is creativity. We are seeing that the buildings are being planned. That is the idea. And the youths mostly are the one who create, are the one who draw the plans of a house so that the person can build it. Isn't that creativity? It's creativity. And this leads to youths. We say youths are mostly affected by this technology. They're being implemented by this technology that help them to create things. As my friend said, in technology, that music helps them. Yes, it helps them. That is what I'm opposing, that the technological advancement has not suppressed the creativity among the youth.
Other proposers have been asked that they stated that beat producing companies are killing creativity, but do they not encourage creativity and competition among such companies and producers? And the opposition have been challenged to clarify more on what they meant when they were talking about graffiti. We'll have them respond. Proposer number 3, you have 3 minutes.
After today, call me professor, because they might just make you to throw away your iPhone 6 and scratch the palms of your head that is only used for making mohawks and weaves. To answer that question that was asked, I never even needed to write anything to answer it. I just had the answer in the back of my head. Let me give an example of here. We are Kenyans and we come from very far. Today, those days, people used to make beats using the traditional drums. They used to make the kayambas. They used to make it be so wonderful. But look at today. I just taken an app from my phone. I start making beats. What is that? What happens to the people that were entertaining us? These people that took 13 years just to perfect on their art. On to my first point. Technology is gathering knowledge faster than the youth are acquiring wisdom. Technology presumes that there's only one way of doing things, and there never is. The production of many useful things results into many useless people. Even in Kenya today, there's so many youths who have smartphones, but eventually they have useless minds. Motivating a fool, you only get a motivated fool. Advanced technology has dulled the youth's ability to creatively come up with solutions of their very own. Take, for example, my friend over here said that Mark Zuckerberg as a youth came up with Facebook. I call it agreeless. But let me ask you a question. How many people are using Facebook as an inspiration to go out there and make their own softwares? How many? What you do in Facebook is, what has Vera Sidika posted? But when you see 5 ways of getting rich, no, that's so boring. So, I don't think you're doing justice to yourself, my friend. Lastly, I'd like to say, today we face a high risk of cybercrimes, especially to our artists whom they took their whole lives just to sing and make beautiful songs in the studios. But then we see people going there, hacking them, piracy. What is that? They don't even earn even a little cent. That's why we see our artists here in Kenya are very poor, just because of this technology. And the whole idea is about how you use it. And the youths here are using it strongly. I'm Dennis Kinara, representing Goshen Boys High School.
Opposition, you have 3 minutes.
I really have a big problem over here. My blood is really boiling whenever I feel that you're proposing the motion. We're all youths in here. How do you want to tell me that you can live without technology? Okay, let me answer the question that I was asked. It was about graffiti. You know, we used to have the art and craft lessons whereby the students used to come up with their designs, or let's say with their drawings. Mostly, but this problem mostly affects the men. They are usually sort of colorblind. Mostly in green and red, that's true. Now, when they download the app where they will be helped with the graffiti sector, they get to know how they'll mix the colors, the background colors, and at least that thing comes out perfect. I hope it's clearly understood for now. Let me say something else. I really think that technology advancement is really is helping development of talents among our youths. Let's take for example of Julius Diego. He's not that old, he's a youth. And how did he become a world #1 champion? It's all through YouTube. Isn't YouTube technology? It's technology. So I think technology is not really suppressing our creative ideas. Our proposer here said that musicians produce best songs. And the other one supported him by saying that they download the beats. Why do they download the beats? Do you want to tell us that we'll live forever in the 19th century? We can't really do that. We're in another new world, the 21st century, where we have to live according to the way things are. Technology is here to stay. And if not willing to comply with it, for sure you're in the wrong place. Let me say something little. It's also promoting trade amongst the youths. After they come up with the products, they get at least the chance of where they can relate their things. For example, the IRC system, the Internet Relay Chat. There, youths are given chances of intermingling between themselves and sharing the ideas that they have. Surely, tell me, without this technology, where will the youth be taking their ideas to? Okay. Also, I think it's clear that technology is not really suppressing creativity. But let me just leave with this one question. If it were not for technology, where will most of the youths be? All of us, I know that most of you, if your parents told you there's no TV today, there's no cell phone, no computers, I'm really sure that most of us wouldn't survive. You'll be like, no, mom, you're really not fair. This is not good, Amma. Okay, so may I really think that technology is helping us? Technology has already engulfed most of us. So it's here to stay. There's no option. Let's all support technology. Let me leave with this. I just want, if you can be able, just tweet me this answer. Tell me how did we arrive in technology were it not for the creativity that's there. I'm Winnie Wanjiru from Mingi Secondary. Thank you.
Closing statements now. Goshen, you have 1 minute.
I'd like first to answer something that I had. I first said I'm a professor, Professor Duro. And someone is daring asking me that a platform, technology, a platform. Yes, I couldn't agree less. What is shown in our today's TVs in KTN, when you switch on your TV, today at 7, politics. So if you tell me it's a platform of sharing ideas, I couldn't disagree less. Because every time people like Chris Kirubi, who are ready to invest on people's ideas, switch on the TV just to see a new idea, what do they find? Politics, politics, politics. I've never seen any of these ideas coming to light, because what they focus more on is something more irrelevant than the relevant. First, I'd like to pose a question. Maths, D-, Chem, E, Biology, D+, English, D-. And finally, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, 24/7. And yet you're here claiming, closing your tie, technological advancement is helping you. My friend, the devil is playing us onto with their destiny.
Miti Mingi, you have a minute as well.
There is this fact that we must change before change changes us. And technology is here with us. And it is here with us to stay. Isn't it? It is. To my opponents, can you resume your analog lifestyles and come back to digital as used before you are being swept by this technology? I am Daniel Delito from Miti Mingi Secondary School. Thank you.
To Goshen, my comment might seem a bit harsh, but take it in good faith. Ali and Derek, I didn't feel the debate a lot when the two of you are on stage. I felt that for your team, debate started with Dennis, who is smart, who is intelligent, and who can execute content very powerfully. Now, for Ali and Derek, there was a lot of philosophical statements, quotes, and references to what others have said. At one point, I asked, yes, that is what they have said, but what exactly are you saying? I want to see content analysis, and in as much as you might have philosophical statements, ensure that you break it down and relate it to the motion. Miti Mingi Secondary, Wairimu and Wanjiru, I enjoyed listening to you a lot. In fact, at one point, Wairimu, I said logical argument. You might have a problem with your execution, but I think the example on graffiti was just awesome. At one point, you raised a shallow argument, but I think the one argument you raised was excellent. Wanjiru, that was just beautiful. I listened to you from the start to the end. And one thing I borrow from you, or I learned from you, is that technology complements creativity. It does not take away creativity. And your final statement was, technology in itself is a form of creativity. That was brilliant. However, take note of Kenyan variety of English, me, I. That's not acceptable and can be able. Otherwise, it was a good debate. Listen to the boys and to the girls on stage. Debate is not about an individual. Debate is about a team. I want you to build a team. That is what will propel you to victory and not an individual.
Goshen Boys High School, the judges saw it fit to give you 64%. Please give them a round of applause. Miti Mingi Secondary School, the judges awarded you 67%, making you the winners of this debate.
Congratulations to the two teams for a spirited effort, and we'd like to urge our members of the audience to follow us on social media at Great Debaters EA, and our viewers back home, follow us on social media too. I'm Austin Yumbok.
And I am Mariam Bishar. Keep watching the show for more wonderful debates.